Hey, what's going on? It's Unapologetic Gamer. I'm back with another video, and we're going to be going over another dev note from the Gridiron notes that EA put out concerning Madden 23 closed beta. They're finally responding to the most voted on comments and feedback that they got from the closed beta. And this would be the third installment. If you haven't watched the previous two videos, go ahead and watch that, man. Maybe it's going to determine whether you're going to get Madden 23 or not. Maybe you want to wait a couple weeks after the release to see. Now, I know for sure that these things are going to be on next gen, but I'm not sure how many of these things is going to be for the PS4 and what have you. So I'm not sure. I know last year there was a huge gap in what made it over to next gen and what didn't make it over to current gen. So I'm not sure they've been really clear on that, you know what I mean? So I'm getting the all Madden edition, so I'll have both, but I'll be predominantly playing on next gen. And maybe sometimes I can play on current gen with subscribers, but we'll see, man. Cause if it's really different, I might not even mess with it, because that can throw you off, man. If it's like a huge difference, and last year it was a huge difference. The pace of the game, everything was just different. We'll see though. But in this one, we're going to be talking about the offensive line, which I think was the worst part of Madden 23. The offensive line, in my opinion, because of how amped up the pass rush and the defense was, the offensive line. And it was more so glitchy. It was glitchy. Like, they just, and we'll go over it. We'll go over it. But that's what this video will be about, the offensive line. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. The first comment: polling linemen are too slow and too indecisive. That received 221 votes, 125 comments. And this is their response. Their tuning and AI changes were made to make polling linemen be more explosive through the line of scrimmage. Man, we needed that, man, because it's like they don't attack. And linemen, they face light up when they get to hit people, man. And it's like they're too passive, like the linemen, especially like they said, polling linemen. And you kind of got to it ruins the gameplay, man, because I like the polling linemen. The Eagles, especially with Jason Kelce, man, like that's their thing. Lane Johnson, they're the aggressive linemen, and they pull a lot, you know what I mean? So hopefully this changes and opens up a lot of holes for Miles Sanders. You know what I do with Miles Sanders. But they're tuning it, and they made AI changes to make polling linemen more explosive through the line of scrimmage. And on top of the foundational improvements, you'll have to keep an eye on the speed rating of the polling lineman, as slower offensive linemen could force you to lay off the acceleration mechanic while he navigates, and faster offensive linemen will get through quicker, allowing you to accelerate sooner on the play. Ooh, hey. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that, because that was one of the main things that ruined run blocking. They just wasn't aggressive. Like, bruh, go block the guy, man. Speed burst when you see the person. It's like sometimes they avoid the guy and run somewhere else. So hopefully that's something I'm going to be looking out for, to see how much improved it is. And of course, they said a lot of these things will be fine-tuned as the game releases. And in the weeks after that, they can do a title update to fine tune it, just to get it just right. You don't want it to be OP. So I like that. Based on the speed rating, will show how explosive polling linemen are. Now, because some linemen can't pull because they're not quick on their feet, they're not fast enough. But a guy like Jason Kelce be like 30 yards down the field on running plays. You know what I mean? So that's good to hear. And the final dev note for linemen. It says pass blocking isn't strong enough. and too many Insta shares. 192 votes, 191 comments. And I seen this a lot. Sometimes it's not even Insta shares. Sometimes, especially on the defensive ends, that's why the pass rush was so OP in the beginning. They would just run through and the tackle would just not engage with these defensive ends. So they'll just come straight at your quarterback and you like, I can't do nothing. You getting pressure throws and all that type of stuff because they're instant shutting or bull rushing instantly, or they just not being engaged with at all, which I saw a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw that a lot, man. And that's one of the things that I complained about a lot. It's that very thing because it ruins the passing game. If you're nobody comes in free 100%, 90% of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how they responded to that. As noted in the closed beta Gridiron notes, there was a bug. See, I knew it was a bug. There was a bug causing super wins to trigger too frequently early in the closed beta, which was a primary contributor to the overpowered feeling. Yeah, it was early on. When I first played, it was early on, and they toned it down. They fixed it kind of halfway through the beta. But I'm pretty sure they're still going to be fine-tuning it because you don't want to go back to Madden 22. So it's the pass rush is still going to be good. Continuing. Looking at overall defensive gameplay, having a powerful pass rush is critical to the balance of the game, and the pass rush at launch is still going to be more powerful than it was in Madden NFL 22. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? So all the people that like to drop back 20 yards, including me, all the people that like to do all money plays, and that's not me. You know what I mean? I like to run. I like to drive down the field, orchestrate drives down the field. All of y'all people that like to depend on money plays and drop 15, 20 yards down the field to make a throw, you will be affected. You won't be effective. I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all hard-headed and y'all gonna buy the game and try it, and then y'all gonna be crying. Y'all gonna be crying. So it's good to know with the Gridiron notes that I went over so far, it's good to know that the core of the gameplay has improved, and what we played in the beta is what we will be playing on release, but a much more. I had so much fun, man. I played over 100 games because I didn't stream that whole time the beta was out. I just wanted to focus on Madden 23, and I played over 100 games. I just couldn't stop playing it, man. That's how much fun I had with the game. That's how much fun I had with the game. And it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve for sure. But it's for the better, man. For the better. Like, hopefully they will continue with Madden 24, Madden 25. And then at some point create a more powerful engine that's strictly for next gen. An engine that's more of next gen to take out the clunkiness in the game. Because I think they're maxing out this Frostbite engine. It's like maxed out. You know what I mean? And they're putting so much into the game, and you don't want to get to a point where you overstuff it and you're basically making the game worse by adding so much stuff. I think the engine is outdated, man. They're going to have to update it. But the gameplay is much improved, man. Much better. The defense is much better. I'm glad to see that they're improving the offensive line, because that was one of my major, and I knew it was a bug, and it could be fixed. Hopefully they get it right when it comes to release, man. Oh man, I'm excited for this game, man. I'm excited for this release. So if you like what you hear, man, and you new, hit the sub button. We playing Madden 23 on August 16th. The first day is available on release. We playing it. So make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. The like button definitely helps the channel and it pushes the channel through the algorithm. That's what I want all my subscribers to know, man. Like the algorithm, when the likes happen, you know what I mean? It lets YouTube know that this is a good video, this is a good channel, and it gets pushed out to new viewers. And of course, new viewers means new subscribers. You know what I mean? And that just grows our community. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all locking in on the streams. I appreciate y'all engaging and on my community tabs, because I'm gonna be posting on the community tabs a lot more. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. And as the channel grows, you know what I mean, and as the subscriber count grows, I'll add more mods. You know what I mean? So again, appreciate the support, man. And until next time, we out.